Fog over the projects, thick like it's hiding the truth. Rolling slow through the courtyard like it's searching for proof. Every building looks haunted when the night gets deep. Every shadow feels alive, every whisper feels steep. The air stays heavy like the block's holding its breath. Like the concrete remembers every close call with death. You can feel the tension humming through the rusted rails. Hear the echoes of the past in the stairwell tales. I walk through that mist with my hood low, mind tight. Moving careful cause the fog made they look like night. Couldn't see 5 steps ahead, but I felt every vibe. Every shift in the wind, every threat in the tribe. The projects had moods, some nights calm, some nights cool. Some nights the fog felt like a teacher, some nights like a tool that wrapped around the buildings. Like a blanket of ghosts, like it carried all the stories of the ones we lost most. I remember standing by the benches where the old heads sat, talking low about the days when the block wasn't like that. They said the fog was a warning, a sign from the street, a reminder that survival ain't something you repeat. The mist made the lights flicker like they were scared to shine, made the hallways look crooked, made the pathways unwind. You'd hear footsteps behind you but couldn't see who, so your instincts kicked in before your eyes had a clue. Fog over the projects, it made the world feel small, made the buildings loom taller, made the night feel tall. It blurred every outline, turned faces to shapes, turned the safest shortcuts into questionable escapes. Some nights I stand still just to listen to the air, trying to separate danger from the weight of despair, trying to figure out if the chill in my spine was the cold of the weather or a warning sign. The fog taught patience, the kind that feels like fear, the kind that keeps you alert when no one's near. It taught me how to move slow, how to breathe with the block, how to trust my intuition when the world felt off. I seen people disappear into that mist like a scene, seen arguments spark quick where the fog turned mean, seen kids run home fast cause the night felt wrong, seen grown men freeze up when the silence got strong. Fog over the projects, it carried the weight of the dreams we postponed, of the lives we create. It held the memories of nights when the tension got thick, when the block felt alive and the clock ticked quick. I walked past the playground where the swings barely moved, where the fog wrapped the metal like it wanted to soothe. But even in the calm, you could feel the unrest, like the block was reminding you to stay at your best. Some nights the fog felt peaceful, like a break from the noise, like a blanket over chaos, like a hush over boys. But peace in the projects always came with a cost, cause quiet nights meant someone else got lost. I learned to read the fog like a map of the night, learn to sense what was hidden, learn to trust my sight. Even when the world blurred, my instincts stayed clear, telling me when to move close, when to disappear. Fog over the projects, it shaped how I think, how I walk through the world, how I stand on the brink. It taught me that danger don't always show its face. Sometimes it hides in the air, sometimes it hides in the space. Now when I look back at those nights soaked in gray, I see the lessons that molded how I move today. I see the strength in the silence, the truth in the cold, the wisdom in the stories that were never told. Fog over the projects, yeah, it still haunts my mind, a reminder of the nights when the world was kind, but I made it through the mist with my spirit intact, a survivor of the shadows that never held back. And even now when the air gets heavy and strange, I feel that old instinct rise, that familiar change. But I walk with a calm the fog can't shake, cause I learned long ago what it takes not to break. Fog over the projects, that's where I found my start, where the world tried to freeze me but couldn't touch my heart, where the nights felt endless, where the stories unfold, where the mist carried secrets that never got told.
Trust is a luxury. That's the first thing the block taught me, long before I knew the price of loyalty or what it cost me. Growing up in the projects where the walls had ears, where every handshake felt shaky, every smile hid fears. The air stayed thick with secrets nobody would claim, where betrayal wasn't rare, it was part of the game. You learn early how to move with your guard on tight, how to read every vibe before stepping in the light. I walk through the courtyard with my hood low, my intense, trying to separate real ones from the ones on the fence. Some folks talk loyalty like it came from the heart, but they actions told stories that tore crews apart. The block had a rhythm, slow, cold, unpredictable, raw, place where you learn more from silence than law, where trust was a gamble you rarely could win. We're the closest ones to you could fold from within. I seen friends turn strangers over rumors and pride. Seen brothers switch sides just to feel justified. Seen loyalty crumble like the paint on the stairs. Seen people disappear when the pressure hit theirs. Trust is a luxury, something you don't give cheap. Something earned through the nights when the world don't sleep. When the fog rolls in and the tension gets thick. When you find out who's solid and who's moving slick. I remember nights sitting on the bench by the gate, watching the older heads talk about karma and fate. They say, son, keep your circle small, your instincts wide, cause the ones who smile closest might be switching inside. Those words stuck with me, like the chill in the air, like the echo of footsteps on the cold metal stairs. I learned that to trust patterns, not promises made. Learn to watch how they move, not the words they displayed. Some dudes acted loyal till the moment got real, then they vanished like smoke when the truth got revealed. Others stayed quiet, but their silence was loud. Their loyalty steady, not performing for the crowd. I seen betrayal hit harder than the winter winds bite. Seen it change good men in the shadows at night. Seen it turn warm hearts into ice on the floor. Seen it close doors that once stayed open before. Trust is a luxury, rare like peace in the hood. Something precious, something fragile, something misunderstood. You don't hand it out easy when you've lived through the grind. When you've watched people switch up for a nickel or dime. I kept my circle tight like a knot in the rope. Only letting the ones who gave more than hope. The ones who showed loyalty when the nights got rough. When the world turned cold and the pressure got tough. But even then I stayed cautious, that's the way we were raised. In a place where betrayal came in too many shades. Where a friend could turn foe with a blink of an eye. Where the truth stayed hidden and the real ones were shy. I learned to trust myself more than anyone else. Learn to build my own path, learn to guard my own wealth. Not money, I'm talking about peace, purpose, and mind. The things that get stolen when you trust the wrong kind. Some nights I walk alone just to clear my head, trying to make sense of the things people said. Trying to figure out why loyalty felt red. Why the block made hearts colder than the winter air. But that's the environment. It shapes how you think, how you move through the world, how you stand on the brink. It teaches you caution, teaches you pain, teaches you how to rebuild again and again. Trust is a luxury, something earned, never bought. Something tested through storms, something sharpened by thought. And even now when the past tries to pull me apart, I walk forward steady with a guarded heart. I ain't bitter, I'm wiser, shaped by the cold, by the stories of betrayal that never got told. By the nights in the projects where the truth felt thin, where loyalty was rare and betrayal was kin. Trust is a luxury, that's the code I still keep. A reminder from the block where the wounds run deep. And even though the world tries to shake my stance, I move with precision. No luck, no chance, trust is a luxury. And I spend it with care, only on the ones who prove they'll always be there. Trying to break the cycle ain't as simple as it sounds. Not when you're raised in a place where the struggle surrounds. Where the buildings lean heavy like they tired of the weight. Where the hallways echo stories that you can't recreate. I grew up in the tension in the cold of the block. Where the future felt distant and the past wouldn't stop. Where the same old patterns ran laps in the hood. Where the wrong choices look tempting, the right ones look good. Every morning felt familiar, same noise, same stress. Same neighbors moving quiet, same pressure on your chest. You swear the block had a script that made everyone read. Where survival was instinct and ambition was need. Trying to break the cycle meant thinking beyond the ground. Beyond the stairwell arguments, beyond the lost time. It meant seeing something bigger than the view from the roof. Something deeper than the rumors that never had proof. But the block don't like change, it pulls you back slow. Whispers doubts in your ear everywhere that you go. It tells you stay here, this is all that you know. While your heart beats louder saying grow, 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 grow. I remember sitting on the bench by the busted swing set, thinking about the dreams I ain't lived out yet. Watching kids run circles like they trapped in a loop, wondering if they break free or fall in the group. The older heads told stories about the ones who tried. Some made it out clean, some got swallowed by pride. Some got close to freedom, but the streets pulled them back. Like the cycle had claws digging deep in their track. Trying to break the cycle meant moving with care. Cause the block don't forgive when you breathe different air. People start looking at you like you think you above. Like ambition is betrayal, like success ain't love. I kept my plans quiet, tucked deep in my chest, cause the loudest dreams die quickest in the projects. I move like a whisper, like a shadow in the fog, trying to outrun the fate that it claims so many dogs. Some nights I stare out the window at the flickering light, thinking how the cycle repeats itself night after night, how the same arguments echo, the same footsteps roam, how the block feels alive but never feels like home. Breaking the cycle meant unlearning the fear, unlearning the anger that built up every year. It meant trusting myself when the world felt cold, when the stories around me made my spirit feel low. I watched friends get trapped by the patterns they knew, watched them chase shortcuts that never came through, watched them fall into habits that the block made normal, watched them lose themselves in a life too informal. But I kept my mind sharp, kept my vision intact, didn't gamble my future on a reckless act. I studied the cycle like a map of the night, learned where it twisted, where it tightened, where it bit. Trying to break the cycle meant walking alone, me against the echoes of a place I'd outgrown, me against the whisper saying you'll be back soon, me against the shadows that follow like a tomb. But I pushed through the doubt, through the cold, through the grind, through the nights where the clock felt stuck in time, through the moments where the cycle tried to drag me below, through the weight of a world I refused to let grow. Now when I look back at the block from afar, I see the cycle still spinning like a slow burning star. But I broke through the pattern, carved my own lane, turned the lessons of the struggle into strength in my brain. Trying to break the cycle ain't a one-time fight, it's a daily decision, a war every night. But I walk with a purpose the block couldn't take, a reminder that cycles are made and cycles can break. And even now, when the past tries to pull me apart, I move forward steady, clear mind, strong heart.
Yeah, block stories never told, they stay tucked in the cracks, in the corners of the hood where the sunlight never tracks. I grew up with a crew full of dreams and flaws. Some made it out clean, some got stuck in the jaws. We were kids with big plans, but the block had its own. It raised us like a parent, with a heart made of stone. Every face had a future, every future had a twist. Some brothers turned ghosts, some brothers still exist. I remember Lil Dre, always talking about fame. Said he'd buy his mama a house once he carved out his lane. He had talent, had drive, had a spark in his chest, but the pressure hit heavy, he couldn't handle the stress. One day he vanished quiet, like he slipped through a crack. Left a note on the fridge saying he ain't coming back. He ain't dead, he ain't locked, he just needed to breathe. Sometimes survival means knowing when you gotta leave. Then there was Tone, the one everybody feared, not cause he was violent, his mind was just weird. He saw angles nobody saw, played life like a game. Moved smart, stayed low, never chased cheap fame. He made it out slow, step by step, brick by brick. Turned his hustle into business, turned his pain into grit. Now he's living real quiet, far away from the block, but he still calls sometimes when the memories knock. And my boy Rico, man, that story still stings. He had a laugh so loud it could shake loose things. He was loyal, too loyal, heart bigger than his frame. But loyalty in the hood is a dangerous game. He trusted the wrong people, let the wrong ones close, and the fallout hit harder than he ever supposed. He ain't gone, but he's different, the light in him dim, like the world took his shine and left shadows on him. Some stories stay hidden cause the truth cuts deep. Some wounds never close, some secrets don't sleep. The block don't forget, it just buries the pain. Lets the rain wash the sidewalks, but not the stain. I walk through the old spots, see the ghosts in the air, see the dreams we had floating everywhere. We were young, we were hungry, we were blind to the cost. Didn't know half the crew would end up lost. Hey, but that's the block. It don't promise you much, just crack concrete, cold nights and a fragile trust. It shapes you, breaks you, teaches you to survive, but it don't guarantee everybody stays alive. I carry their stories like a chain on my chest, not a burden, a reminder of the ones who did the best. Some made it, some didn't, some still fighting the fight, some fade into the shadows when day turns to night. Block stories never told, but they live in my stride, in the way that I move, in the strength I provide. I'm a product of the struggle, but I'm more than the pain. I'm the voice for the ones who won't speak again. And when I think of the past, I don't fold or cry, I just nod to the sky like I know why. Cause the block raised soldiers, even the ones who fell, and their stories stayed with me too real to tell. Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong clock. Wrong place, wrong time, that's how the hood rewrites fate. 1 second you coolin', next second it's too late. I wasn't looking for trouble, wasn't chasing no shine. But the block don't care what's yours or what's mine. I was minding my business, just walking to the store. Same route I've been taking since I was barely a boy. Street lights humming, sky heavy with dust. Concrete smelling like rain, air thick with distrust. The hood got a way of changing the script without warning. Turning quiet afternoons into long nights of morning. You learn early that danger don't knock on your door. It creeps up behind you, step soft on the floor. I seen dudes get caught up just for being outside. Wrong block, wrong hour, wrong person to stride. It ain't about what you did, it's about where you stood. In the hood, don't forget misunderstandings of moods. I remember one night, just chilling by the fence, talking about life, nothing deep, nothing intense. Next thing I know, the whole vibe flipped quick. Energy got weird, air turned thick. A car rolled slow, windows tinted too dark. And every instinct in me lit up like a spark. Didn't know their faces, didn't know their names. But the hood taught me early how to read unseen games. Wrong place, wrong time, that's the story of many. Kids with big dreams, but pockets on empty. Some got caught in the crossfire of someone else's beef. Some got swept by the tide, like a leaf in the street. I seen good people fall cause they trusted the wrong crew. Seen quiet kids vanish cause they didn't have a clue. Seen mothers cry rivers for sons who weren't violent, just happened to be standing where the world turned silent. The game taught us that life ain't fair in the gutter, that the streets raise wolves and they feed on the stutter. So I walk with my senses, sharp as a blade. Learned to feel danger before shadows were made. I kept my head on a swivel, my steps measured and slow. Cause the hood don't announce when it's ready to blow. You could be buying a soda, just passing the time, and still end up a chapter in somebody's rhyme. Wrong place, wrong time, it's the phrase we all know. A warning passed down like a family heirloom. It means stay alert, stay aware, stay alive. Cause the block don't care if you just trying to survive. I seen my boy Marcus get caught in the wrong crowd. He wasn't built for the noise, wasn't built for the loud. He was quiet, artistic, had a future in sight. But one wrong corner turned day into night. He ain't gone, but he's different. Eyes colder than before, like he left a piece of himself on that cracked sidewalk floor. And then it was deep. Always joking, always smiling. Never thought he'd be the one the hood called profiling. He was walking home late, headphones in, mind clear. Didn't hear the tension building behind him there. Wrong place, wrong time, that's all it took. Now he moves like a man who's read too many hard books. Me, I learned to navigate the chaos with grace. Learned to read the room before I stepped into space. Learned that survival ain't luck, it's a skill you refine. A mix of instinct, patience, and a sharp, steady mind. I ain't perfect, ain't bulletproof, ain't immune to the grind. But I walk with intention, never blind to the signs. I know danger don't discriminate, don't wait in line. It shows up uninvited, right on time. Wrong place, wrong time, that's the hood's favorite rhyme. A reminder that life can flip in less than a dime. But I keep moving forward, step by step, breath by breath. Dodging fate like I'm dancing with death. And even when the past tries to pull me behind, I stay focused, stay grounded, stay sharp in my mind. Cause I've seen too many fall from a moment's mistake. And I ain't letting the block decide what I make. Wrong place, wrong time, yeah, I lived that line. But I turned it into wisdom, made the struggle refine. Now I walk with a purpose, the chaos can't bind. A survivor of the moments that weren't even mine, yeah. Wrong place, wrong time. The stack felt warm, then vanished into problems. Like paper got legs when the panic get honest. I had it in my palm, thought finally we breathed. And life came quick with receipts up its sleeve. I swear cash can't sit still where I'm from. It migrate from shoebox to landlord, from we good to too late. Fridge talking back, light bill staring me down. Mom smiling in public, at home she don't frown, she just go quiet. That quiet got weight like she counting them all, while I'm counting the day. One call bro, I'm locked, voiced in through the speaker. Collect call, heartbeat, make the whole house weaker. Bill money or rent, same stack. New disaster, I'm doing grown man math and the minutes move faster. I love my people, but love turned to pressure. Being a lifeline, feel like drowning in measures. The stack felt warm, then vanished into problems. The stack felt warm,
Vanished into problems, bus pass, groceries, diapers and grandma's prescriptions. A kid needs a coat, winter biting the stairs. And pride make you joke like you don't feel the air. Outside I look solid, inside I'm split, trying to keep my soul clean while the world wanna cut. And yeah, I done stole truth, no glamour in it. Not teaching no tricks, just naming the limit. When your back hit the wall and the clock got teeth, you start chasing the calm you can't buy with belief. I hated that feeling, that fast little rush, then the guilt in the mirror when the night finally hush. Money that can't sit still, it spin like a fan. You get it on Friday, it gone by the end. Taxes from the block, every hand got a story, just hold me down. But they never say sorry when you need quiet, when you need rest, when your phone ring heavy and your chest feels stressed. I seen addiction eat stacks like a fire eater. Not evil, just hunger living everywhere. Homie on the stoop, head dropping eyes dim. He say one more time, then one more is him. And the money disappear in the same sad loop, like hope getting drained out the bottom of a cup. Cops roll slow, lights off, still out of my mind. Even when I'm clean, my body stays blind and no fear. Sirens learned my name years ago, now everywhere pull up like it's personal, yo. So I stash cash deep, still can't stash the stress, cause worry got a way of wearing your face. The stack felt warm and vanished into problems. The stack felt warm, then vanished into problems. Car needs repairs, boss cut hours, life pivot, rent due like a drum, late fees, doing flips, and I'm counting small bills with the shake in my wrist. Respect is a receipt, they remember what you did, never what it cost you when you was just a kid. People love to watch you when you finally get motion, but motion in my hood bring eyes that get hungry, chain reaction, envy. Smiles with a plan, they clap in your face while they measure your hands. So I move low value, no flash, no post, cause loud winds turn targets in the nice dark coast. Sometimes I sit, the laundry room glow, washer rocking like nerves, dryer humming low, counting what's left. Like it's oxygen scarce, thinking how many storms can one man wear? The stack can't sit still, it's always on call. Bills, bail, bad luck, cash don't get to be small. I want money that rests, not money that runs. A week with no emergencies, no come get your son. I want dinner with laughter that don't pause for a bang, a door chain that rattles and don't change my frame. I want my mom to breathe without math in her eyes, and I'm tired of surviving like it's something to prize. So I'm building slow piece, brick by brick, no show, turning quick into steady, letting discipline grow. If I slip, I learn. If I fall, I stand. But I'm done feeding chaos with my own two hands. The stack felt warm, then vanished into problems. Next time I'm saving for calm, not just solving the fodder. Every dollar got a shadow, I feel it when I fold it. Like the paper, keep the weather from the nights I sold it. I can't see the hunger, can't hear the pleas, can't feel that cold when a favor turn to fees. And the ones yelling get it, never there when it's heavy. They vanish when you need a shoulder, not a self. I learned short money, got long consequences. A minute of relief can turn into long sentences. So I keep my hands busy with work, not temptation. Keep my head on straight through the noise of the station. I'd rather be slow and free than fast in the chains, cause the stack can't sit still, but I could change lanes. If you know that life, you know the pocket pain, you know the warm cash, feel it turning cold and frantic. You know the truth, the real bag is quiet nights, kids safe, mom's calm, no blue, red lights. That's what I'm chasing now, steady, not loud, so the money can finally rest, and so can I proud. All the money, and so can I proud. All the money.
Run first, think later, that's the code we learn young. Where instincts hit faster than the words on your tongue. The block didn't give warnings, it just shifted its tone. 1 second you're chillin', next second you're gone. Growing up in the city where the shadows move slick, you learn to read danger before it ever gets thick. Every alley had a rhythm, every corner had a vibe, and your heartbeat synced up with the pulse of the tribe. I remember nights with a cold cut deep in my chest, where the street lights flickered like they needed a rest, where the silence felt heavy like it carried a threat, and your instincts whisper things you couldn't forget. Run first, think later, that wasn't fear, it was skill. A reflex built from living where the tension stayed real, where you didn't wait around to see who stepped out the dark. You just move with precision like a train street shark. The older heads taught us without saying a word, lessons passed down quiet like secrets overheard. They'd nod at the corner, point the chin at the street, and you knew what they meant without missing a beat. I seen dudes freeze up when the pressure got loud. Seen others move smooth, disappear in the crowd. The difference wasn't courage, it was instinct and pace. Knowing when to fall back, when to vanish from the space. Some nights the block felt alive, like it breathed on its own. Like the pavement had eyes and the buildings had grown. You could feel when the energy shifted its weight, when the air got colder and the vibe turned late. Run first, think later, that's how we stayed intact. Cause hesitation in the hood is a fatal contract. You don't wait to analyze footsteps behind. You trust the alarm bells, wired deep in your mind. I remember one night just walking with my crew, laughing about nonsense like young kids do. Then the street went quiet, too quiet to ignore. And every instinct in me said move, don't explore. We dipped down the alley, cut left through the park. Didn't look back once, didn't question the spot. Later we heard something went down on that block. Wrong place, wrong second, like a hand on the clock. That's the thing about instincts, they ain't built from fear. They built from the stories you absorb every year. From the nights you hear yelling through the vents in your room. From the days you see tension like a cloud full of gloom. Run first, think later, that's survival in the flesh. A reaction that hits faster than the nerves in your chest. It's the reason some made it, the reason some didn't. The reason some stay sharp while others stay hidden. I seen kids grow up with reflexes like steel, moving off energy they could smell, not feel. They sensed when the block was about to erupt, when the calm in the air felt a little corrupt. The hood don't reward bravery, it rewards being smart. Her words, the ones who move early, who don't fall apart. The ones who trust instinct more than pride. The ones who know when to run, when to slide. Run first, think later, that's the motto we kept. A cold cough deep from the nights we wept. From the times we saw danger peer out of thin air. From the moments we learned life ain't always fair. Now I walk with a calm that the chaos can't shake. A survivor's composure, no storm can break. My instincts still sharp like a blade in the cold. A reminder of the lessons that never get old. I ain't running from ghosts, I'm running from fate. From the traps that the block tries to recreate. From the cycles that swallow the ones who stay blind. From the danger that creeps when you fall out of line. Run first, think later, yeah, it sounds insane. But in the hood, hesitation is a losing game. And even now, when the world tries to test my behavior, I move with precision. Run first, think later. Run first. Run first. Yeah. Invisible scars, the kind you don't see in the mirror, but you feel them every morning when the world gets clearer. I grew up around conflict, instability in the air, where the loudest voices won. In the quiet, learn to bear the block, raised me with tension stitched into the seams, where arguments echo louder than childhood dreams, where you learn to stay calm even when the walls shook, where survival was instinct, not something from a book. I carry wounds nobody asked about, nobody could trace. Pain tucked deep behind a straight face. You learn early how to smile when your heart feels torn, how to act grown at an age you ain't even grown. Jay-Z taught us that scars make kings, not cowards, that the strongest ones rise from the coldest hours. So I walk with a quiet pride, even when I felt weak. Let my silence speak louder than the words I couldn't speak. Some nights I lie awake, listening to the chaos downstairs, trying to decode the meaning behind grown folks' fears, trying to understand why love could sound like war, why peace felt like something we couldn't afford. Those moments shaped me, sharpened my mind, toughened my skin, taught me how to hold my composure when the storm crept in, taught me how to read energy before words hit the air, how to sense danger in the tone, not the glare. Invisible scars don't fade, they evolve with your stride. They become the quiet armor you carry inside. They remind you where you came from, what you survived, how you kept your soul intact when the world tried to divide. I saw people break under pressure that I learned to endure. Saw hearts turn cold just to feel secure, but I held on to my warmth like a secret. I protected a piece of myself. The chaos never dissected. I learned to move with
grace even when the pain felt heavy. Learn to stay steady when the ground wasn't steady. Learn to turn every setback into something refined. Turn the cracks in my past into diamonds in my mind. Jay-Z said the genius isn't knowing when to pivot, so I shifted my path even when the world wasn't with it. Didn't let the instability define my ambition. Didn't let the scars rewrite my mission. I walk through the noise with a calm in my chest, knowing storms don't last, they just put you to the test. Knowing pain is a teacher, not a permanent stain. And the strongest hearts glow brightest after the rain. Invisible scars taught me empathy, the real kind. The kind that sees hurt hiding deep in the mind. The kind that knows silence can be louder than screams. That broken homes can still raise kings with dreams. I learned to forgive the past without letting it repeat. Learn to build foundations under shaky concrete. Learn that healing ain't quick, but it's worth every step. Learn that strength ain't loud, it's the promises you kept. Now I move with intention, every breath is a choice. Every scar is a story that strengthened my voice. I don't hide where I came from, I honor the pain, cause it carved out the wisdom that runs through my veins. Invisible scars, yeah, they shaped who I am. Turned a kid from the chaos into a grown man plan. Turned instability into clarity, conflict into art. Turned a wounded young soul into a warm, steady heart. And even now, when the past try to pull me apart, I walk forward with purpose, heal mind, strong heart.
Days blending the nights when you living on the grind non-stop. Sunrise don't mean nothing when you never really drop. I've been up since yesterday, mind stuck in the loop. Same clothes, same block, same circle, same truth. The hustle don't sleep, it just changes its face. Daytime got the crowds, nighttime got the chase. I learned early how to move when the city gets quiet. How to keep my head cool when the tension starts to ride. Long days feel heavy like the hours got weight. Like the clock ticks slower when you carry your fate. You try to catch a breath, but the world don't pause. Every minute got a motive, every moment got a cause. I seen the sun go down while I'm still on my feet. Seen it rise again before I ever hit a sheet. That's the life when you raise where the pressure don't quit. Where the grind is a habit and the struggle's legit. Nighttime hit different, it's a whole other script. Street lights flicker like they know who slipped. You hear whispers in the alleys, footsteps in the dark. Every shadow got a story, every silence got a spark. I keep my hood low, mind sharp, heart steady. Moving like a ghost cause the streets stay petty. You learn who's real when the world turns dim. Who stands tall, who folds, who sinks, who swims. Days blending the nights, nights blending the stress. You try to rise above but the block don't rest. You try to keep your soul clean in a place full of grime. Try to stay ahead of fate like you racing with time. I remember long nights posted up on the curb, thinking about the future while the past got stirred. Trying to break cycles that been running for years. Trying to stay focused while drowning in fears. Some folks chase sleep, me, I chase peace. Trying to find a moment where the noise might cease. But the grind keeps calling like it knows my name. Like it owns my heartbeat, like it built my frame. I seen too much to relax, too much to unwind. Got memories that creep in the back of my mind. But I keep moving forward, step by step. Turning pain into purpose, every promise I kept. Days blending the nights, that's the life I was shown. Where you grow up fast or you get overthrown. Where you learn to stay ready, learn to read every sign. Learn to trust your instincts more than any design. Now I walk with a calm that the chaos can't shake. A survivor's composure, no storm can break. I'm built from the grind, from the struggle, from the fight. From the days that felt endless in the cold, sleepless nights. And even now when the world tries to dim my light, I shine through the pressure, day, dusk, and night.